Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya. Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anytime during this summary, if you have any questions or comments, you can raise your hand and we can go deeper into that. So under these two Purohits, who are the two Purohits, Sanda and Amarka? And they both were trying to teach different morals of demoniac values. I was thinking, wow, what is demoniac values? So demoniac values is work hard and make money and enjoy with that money, go spend it on branded clothes and branded bags and shoes and go and show off, buy a very expensive car so you can show it around. So in today's world, a demoniac culture means gain knowledge for the sake of sense enjoyment. This is the principle of demoniac culture or foundational. Whereas Daivik is use whatever you have in the service of the Lord. And the demoniac culture is gain everything so that we can enjoy sense gratification. That's although Prahlad was born of the demons, physically, biologically, DNA, his value system, the knowledge, and all that came from Narad Muni. So he had the not the materialistic morals, but he had the devotional morals. So naturally, Prahlad did not like the political philosophy that Sandha and Amarka were teaching, because it was teaching Swa and Para. Swa and Para. So Prahlad didn't like that Swa and Para. Why? Because if we have to see a Swa and Para, then there is competition, cutthroat competition, beat that guy, kick that fellow and climb on top. That is a Swa and Para. Means I have to be better than the other person. I deserve more than the other person. So Prahlad Maharaj really didn't appreciate the Swa and Para dualities, the terms of dualities of this world. Now, we are not impersonalists. Very clearly, Prabhupada speaks very much about personalism. He says we're not impersonalists. We are not saying, oh, me, you, everything is same, everything is one. That's an impersonal philosophy. It's not like that, but a devotee sees everyone as part and parcel of Krishna, as part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. And he never creates material friendship and enmity. So even if somebody in a family or neighborhood, they're not devotees, we're not inimical towards them. We don't see them as enemies. That's why we can learn that from Prahlad. If he saw the boys in the school as enemies, he will never impart Krishna consciousness to them. So he didn't see them as enemies. There's a Bhagavatam teaches us discrimination. Bhagavatam says, Gunadama Tanukroshan Gunadikan Mudam Lipset. Bhagavatam says we should discriminate between who is superior, who is inferior, where are we, what is our position, very much. Bhagavatam doesn't say don't discriminate, see everything as one. But Bhagavatam says don't see people as friends and enemies. So this is a very important distinction that I'm learning in my life, to see the difference between discriminate, see if they are good association for you or bad association for you. Are they superior in knowledge? Are they inferior in knowledge? Are they superior in qualities and habits or inferior? That is important to witness, notice, discriminate, and act accordingly. But at the same time, even if somebody is guna damat, means less good qualities than me, I don't see that person as an enemy. Or if somebody is superior to me in some way, I don't become jealous. I don't become envious. I don't become angry or upset or see them as an enemy. Regardless of whether somebody is superior or inferior, to see everybody as part and parcel of the Lord. If only we can do that, Even devatas find it difficult to do that. They are also always discriminating. We are devas, these are rakshasas. So that was taught to Prahlad. Prahlad was taught to discriminate, to not just discriminate, to see the swa and para, enemy and friend. These are your enemies. Anybody who's born in the deva category, they're enemies. Prahlad is like, it doesn't work like that. So he was teaching the boys the opposite. And then Prahlad instructs Hiranyakashipu. He's teaching Hiranyakashipu only. Because Hiranyakashipu asks, hey, where did you learn all this? No, he didn't ask where. He says, what did you, he asks Prahlad, what is the Sanskrit? Manyate sadhu yad bhavan. And then he says, please tell me what you consider to be best of all subjects, he asked. Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad. Manyate sadhu yad bhavan. Hey, you tell me, what do you consider of best of all subjects? Then Prahlad immediately answered, because what he didn't like, and he liked the other part of the philosophy. So he said, well, a devotee sees everyone as part and parcel of Krishna, and he never creates a situation of material friendship and enmity. Let me share a screen and show you the Sanskrit words that are relevant in this section. Okay. I'm trying to make this smaller so everybody can see it. Tatsadhu manye suravarya dehina. Sorry, just a second. I'll share the screen. So this is the verse words and the definitions. Tatsadhu manye suravarya dehinam. Oh, best of the demons. See, he's very respectful. He's not seeing him as an enemy at all. He'll never see him as an enemy. I think the best thing for all the embodied beings, again, he's teaching, he's not saying for me, he's saying for everybody, all human beings. Sada samudvigna dhiyam asadgrahat. These people, all these embodied beings, were always full of anxieties, with minds absorbed in I and mine. That's the conception. Sada samudvigna. Sada means always. Always we are full of anxieties. Samudvigna. Samudvigna means all kinds of calamities and all kinds of, what is the right word? I was writing it down here. Impediments. Oh, unnecessarily we worry. Unnecessary. They say that there was a guy who he was 90 years old, and somebody asked him, how are you? How was your life? He said, 90% of my life was full of worries. No, my life was full of worries, 90% of which never happened. So Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Sada samudvigna. Oh, what if this happens? Oh, what if I don't get my visa? Oh, what if that happens? Oh, what if I don't get the money? Oh, what if my child doesn't do that? What? So constant samudvigna, full of anxiety, full of anxiety. Dhyam asadgrahat. Dhyam means that absorption in I and mine. Asad means it's not true. I and mine is not even true, but that conception is so strong. Hitvatmapatam grihamandakupam. Not only that, we give up the soul degrading. We give to, sorry, not give up, but to give up the soul. So hitvatma, hitatma means soul. Hitvatma means what is hita means what is good. What is good for our soul is hitatma. Hitatma patam means we put that, we don't prioritize what is good for our soul. We put that down, and then we get so absorbed in blind well, like materialistic household life. Graham means household life, like grihamedis, making the center of the home me and mine and our enjoyment, not Krishna. That's grihamedi. Grihastha means putting Krishna in the center. Andakupam means material blind well. So we get lost in this blind well because we're not thinking of what is good for my soul. Hitvatma patam. And then he says, what's the solution part? Vanam gato yadharima shareta. He says we should actually go to the forest, means Vrindavan, and take shelter of the Supreme Lord Hari. That's what Prahlad is saying. So today I actually want that we learn this verse together. We can each of us repeat this and we will all repeat. Those of us who will repeat will mute ourselves, but those who lead can unmute and say. So I can start and then you can all recite after me, but mute yourselves when you recite. And then we are 6 of us, so we'll repeat it at least 6 times. तत्साधु मन्ये सुरवर्यदेहिनां तत्साधु मन्ये सुरवर्यदेहिनां सदा समुद्विग्नधियाम् असद्गृहात् सदा समुद्विग्नधियाम् असद्गृहात् हित्वात्मपातां गृहमन्दकूपां हित्वात्मपातां गृहमन्दकूपां वनं गतो यद्धरिमाश्रयेत वनं गतो यद्धरिमाश्रयेत. Next, who likes to go?
Mataji, I can try.
Yeah. You can read and we'll all repeat. You can also repeat twice for us.
Tatsadhu manye suravaryadehinam sada samudvigna diyam asad grahat. Sorry, I'm not singing properly. Hitat pampatam gramandakupam vanam gato yad dharim ashrayeta. Thank you.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute to say thank you, Mataji, and then it went off. Next, who likes to do the next one? It's
I'll
coming.
I'll do.
Mataji, share screen. Audible.
Sorry, something happened to the Kindle. Okay, now everybody will lead, okay? Everybody will lead this. Mataji, please, Rasas Kali Mataji.
तत्साधु मन्ये सुरावर्यदेहिनां सदा समुद्विग्नधियम् अस्पृहात् हित्वात्मपतं गृहं मन्दकूपं वनं गतो यद्धरिम् आश्रयेत.
Very nice. But if you can give us also space to recite it next, whoever recites next, wait for us also to repeat.
Can I?
Yes.
तत्साधु मन्ये सुरवर्यदेहिनां सदा समुद्विग्नधियाम् असद्गृहात् हित्वामपतं गृहम् अनन्दकूपं वनं गतो यद्धरि आश्रयेत.
Very nice. Please recite it twice. Those who are going to lead it, please recite every line twice.
तत्साधु मन्ये सुरवर्यदेहिनां सदा समुद्विग्नधियाम् असद्गृहात् हित्वामपतं वामपदं गृहम् अनन्तकूपं वनं गतो यत्र हरिम् असर्य
Ashrayeta. If you can repeat every line twice, so we all have time to repeat. Say this. Tatsadumanye suravarya dehinam. Tatsadumanye suravarya dehinam, like that. So we have time to repeat. Next.
I'll do. Shri Prahlad Vacha Tatsadhumane Suravadehinam Sada Samuttignadiyam Satgrihat Hitvatva Papam Grahamandakupam Vanam Gato Yadriyamashrayeta. I'm sorry. Shri Prahlad Vacha Shri Prahlad Vacha Tatsadumane Survaryadehina Tatsadumane Survaryadehina Sada Samuttignadhiyam Satgrihat Sada Samuttignadhiya Samagrihat Diyam Satgrihat Hitvatva Patam Grahamandakupam Hitvatvapatam Grahamandakupam Vanam Gato Yadrimashrayeta Vanam Gato Yadrimashrayeta.
Thank you. Next.
I can go, Mataji. Shri Prahlad Vacha Tatsadhumanya Suravarya Dehinam Tatsadhumanya Suravarya Dehinam Sada Samudvigna Dhyamasadgrahat Sada Samudvigna Dhyamasadgrahat Hetvatma Patam Grihamandakupam Hitvatma Patam Grihamandakupam Vanam Gato Yadharim Ashrayata Vanam Gato Yadharim Ashrayeta.
Beautiful. Next.
Hare Krishna, should I say? Tatsadumanye Suravarya Tatsadumanye Suravarya Sada Samudvignadhiyam Asagraha Sada Samudvignadhiyam Asagraha Hitvatmapatam Grihamandakupam Hitvatmapatam Grihamandakupam Vanam Gato Yadharimashrayeta Vanam Gato Yadharimashrayeta.
Next. Who else? I think everybody went, right? Now we can do the English also. But the idea is actually we should do the word by word so we'll remember. Tat means that. Sadhu, very good or best part of your life. Manye, you think or I think. Asura, Varya, O king of the Asuras. Dehinam, of persons who have accepted the material body. Sada, always. Samudvigna, full of anxieties. Dhyam, whose intelligence. Asad, grahat, because of accepting the temporary body or bodily relations as real. Thinking, I am this body. Everything belonging to this body is mine. Hitva, giving up. Atmapatam, the place where spiritual culture or self-realization is stopped. Graham, the bodily concept of life or household life. Andakupam, which is nothing but a blind well, where there is no water, but one nonetheless searches for water. Vanam, to the forest. Gataha, going. Yat, which. Harim, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ashrayeta, may take shelter of. So again, to remember the translation, Tatsadu manye suravarya dehinam. He's saying, well, what I think is the best part of the life is, O king of asuras, Suravarya, sada samudvigna dhiyam asadgrahat dehinam sada samudvigna. Means these people who are embodied people, the people who have accepted this material body, they're constantly in anxiety, samudvignam. Oh, what's going to happen to my college? Oh, what's going to happen to my marriage? Oh, all the samudvignas we have. Asadgrahat. Asadgrahat is basically because of me and mine. This is me and this is mine, and my success, my failures, false bodily identification. Sad means the right or the truth. Asadgrahat means the wrong identification of me and mine. Then hitvatma patam. Patam means like patam, pata means to fall. पतन हो गया इसका, हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, पतन हो गया इसका. The person has fallen. So हित्वात्मा, हित means हमारे हित में, कृष्ण हमारे हित में, भगवत गीता का जो विचार है, हित हमारे हित में है, राइट, विच इज इन आवर फेवर, फॉर आवर बेनिफिट. बट हित्वात्मा means what is beneficial for our atma, we have given it up. Patam means we have atma, patam, the place where the culture of self-realization is stopped. So hitvatma patam. No, opposite of hitvatma is hitvatma patam. Graham means home. Andakupam. So instead of home becoming a temple, it's become a dark well. Graham, very easy to remember in Hindi, right? Graham. Andakupam, also very easy to remember the word. Then vanam gato yad dharimashrayeta. Vanam means forest. Which vanam? Our Prabhupada says Vrindavanam. Vrindavanam gato yad. You should go to the forest. And harim ashrayeta. Ashrayet means those who take shelter, right? Ashray, जिनका आश्रय लेते हैं. तो किसका आश्रय लेना चाहिए? हरि का आश्रय लेना चाहिए. धरिम आश्रयेता. Go to Vrindavanam and not jump with monkeys. Go to Vrindavanam and take shelter of Hari. So Prahlad's response to Hiranyakashipu, this very, 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 very important verse. We should keep this verse not just for memorizing in the brain, but we should memorize the essence of this. Tatsadu manye suravarya dehinam. Tatsadu manye suravarya dehinam. Sada samudvignadiyama sadgrihat. Sada samudvignadiyama sadgrihat. Hitvat papatam grihamandakupam. Hitvat papatam grihamandakupam. Vanam gato yadharimashrayeta. Vanam gato yadharimashrayeta. So this is very beautiful verse of Prahlad Maharaj. Any comments, questions? So Prabhupada translates like this. We'll one more time read the translation. O best of the asuras, king of the demons, as far as I have learned from my spiritual master, any person who has accepted a temporary body and temporary household life is certainly embarrassed by anxiety because of having fallen in a dark well where there is no water but only suffering. One should give up this position and go to the forest, Vana. More clearly, one should go to Vrindavan, where only Krishna consciousness is prevalent, and should thus take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And it's very melodic also, the verse. It's easy to remember. Tatsadu manye suravarya dehinam sada samudvigna dhiyam sadgrihat. Okay, let's begin our Vishnu Sahasranam. Oh no, we have the affirmations, sorry. Mataji, Rasastali, are you?
Yes, I'm here. Yes. Affirmation 8. My goal in life is to reciprocate with the love Krishna continually showers upon me. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that I am the super soul everywhere. So Krishna is so kind that he is always with us as friend. If we can learn to treat him with our friendly love and affection, the reciprocation is permanent, and that is the highest success of our human form of life. Letter to Jadurani, June 20, 1968. Simply by loving Krishna, it is very easy. You love here, there, so many. You just try to love Krishna and stay in transcendental state. Love is there, but we are misplacing our love. That is our folly. Place that love to Krishna. You haven't got to learn how to love. You know, everyone knows. So you place that love to Krishna. Lectures, July 6, 1968. Putting the above into correct context, this is how I paraphrase Bhagavad Gita 18.66. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. I love you. Will you love me too? I want to dance with you. Will you dance with me too? I miss you and want you to come home. Will you come home to me too? Thus, our life is only meant for one purpose, to reciprocate with the love Krishna showers upon us. There is a law of love, so to speak, in Matthew 22 to 36 to 40. A Parsi lawyer asked Jesus, which is the greatest commandment in the law? Jesus responded, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. Hare Krishna.
Wow, that's like exactly on spot about Prahlad, right? Saying Harimashrayeta. Take shelter of Hari, that's the greatest commandment. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get into the comfortable position. Relax our shoulders. Relax our mind. With a heart filled with gratitude and in the mood of accepting the invitation of Krishna to dance with him, to sing his glories. With a heart filled with desire to purify ourselves and to let the holy name empower us. Let's prepare our hearts.